Okay, so I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This isn't even possible for everyone. If anything, it's actually only really possible for 4 special cases, as well as like an extra special case that I'm gonna tell you about at the end. So right now, I'm about to tell you the 4 ways that you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. Guys, I'm curious. In the comment section below, I want every person who's gonna watch this, if you have a little bit of time in your day, to comment which one of these scenarios is you, or maybe even if you're multiple scenarios. Okay, so let's lay down some ground rules. So what do you need to build muscle? You need enough stimulation in the gym. You need a stimulus. You need enough material, enough energy for your body to utilize to help synthesize protein. And to lose fat, yes, you typically need a calorie deficit, but the main thing to lose body fat percentage, is you need an increase in muscle mass. Each one of those things plays a role in the 4 situations that we're gonna cover right now. And scenario number one, special case number 1, is you're gonna be a complete beginner. There's a term called Newbie Gains, right? This simply means that the signal for muscle growth is so powerful because you're so young in your training age, it's going to allow some sort of adaptation, whether that's being in a deficit, being in a surplus. So you can most definitely lose fat and build muscle if you're a beginner. And we'll see how you guys like this, but I have a very interesting example. See, being a beginner is a lot like experiencing morning wood for the first couple times. You finally mustered up enough energy to get your ass up and do something. You take a couple steps forward, you look down, and bam, gains. Now this is going to bring me to special case number 2. You're obese or overweight. Now how this scenario works is kind of interesting. In order to lose weight, lose body fat, typically you got to be in a calorie deficit. Well, when you think about it, if you have extra body fat on your body, you are in a surplus. And that's despite being in a calorie deficit. Your body has extra energy, extra storage, and it can use and dip into this extra storage to help utilize the energy to synthesize muscle. Crazy, right? You know when people say that you can't turn body fat into muscle? Well, I know you can't technically turn body fat into muscle, but this is kind of like turning body fat into muscle. Special case number 3. This is coming back from a long hiatus, time off. This can be a vacation, this could be injury, but essentially I'm talking about muscle memory. Because once your body experiences a certain amount of size, a certain amount of muscularity, a certain amount of activity, practice even, when you really think about it, it becomes easier to get back to that point. Say you got sick, or maybe even it's one of those scenarios where you release that inner fat kid and just kind of go off the deep end for a little bit. This could be also something that you may see in our 4th category, which brings me to scenario number 4, special case number 4, and this is you being on PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, anabolics, steroids. There's a lot of things that these hormones can manipulate, but think about it this way. This is like taking an advanced lifter, someone who's been seasoned, trained, and then giving them the traits of a beginner. You essentially put yourself in a constant state of Newbie Gains. Now I get it, it depends on someone's genetics, training age, sensitivity, responsiveness to those anabolics, but guys, you cannot deny that taking this stuff creates such a strong signal for growth that it definitely makes losing fat and building muscle at the same time a lot easier than other people. And this brings me to the extra special case number 5, and that's any one of these 4 scenarios stacked on top of each other. Now unfortunately, because these contradict each other, you can't technically stack all of them. That would be absolutely insane, not to mention like unhealthy. Guys, if you like the video, then like the freaking video. Subscribe for more no BS fitness related content. I do post every single day. Coaching will be the first link in the description box below. And again, I ask of you, comment down below and let me know which one of these scenarios are you in, if any. No judgment, it's all love. I'm going to leave it here and I'm gonna ask you, if you have any video ideas, message me on my Instagram for sure, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Guys, that's it. Peace, love, gains, and I'll talk to you soon. Later. The morning wood joke. Son of a...